Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, the screen looks kind of red today with prices a little bit lower across the board. The dollar's up, most commodities are down. Beans are down a nickel, wheat's down a nickel, and corn's down about a penny. Kind of a conservative trade going into such a big USDA report. This is the first report that the USDA puts out that actually goes to field surveys and asks farmers questionnaires about what they think this year's corn and soybean crops are going to produce. So it's kind of a benchmark on where we stand as far as price discovery is concerned, and then where do we go from here. It's kind of interesting that the most important thing people are talking about is the weather, and that there's some parts of Iowa and Minnesota that's kind of dry right now, and so in general we're looking at dry weather this week with temperatures warming up, and then a big rain event comes across the Midwest over the weekend and early next week. And where the rain falls, the maps are all over the board, but it needs to rain in Iowa and Minnesota to put the icing on the top of the cake and make sure the crops are good. And then we'll see what the government has to say. Overnight they kept the ratings of the corn unchanged, which suggests a yield of 170, and that's the average guess for today's report. That's a big crop, and it adds to the carryout and should be bearish to prices. In the beans, the ratings actually dropped 1 percentage point, which is not unexpected if we aren't having normal rains across the Midwest, but it still suggests a yield of 45, which gives us that 400 carryout, which is bearish. And we still have record world stocks, which is also bearish. So you got kind of a magic line in the sand in November beans at 10.50. If we were to trade below that, you probably would see more selling in the marketplace and a lower trend. So we're kind of set up for a bearish trend as long as Mother Nature cooperates, and the prices could continue to sink lower if we get this rain over the weekend. So in general, we'll be back at 11 o'clock to give you an update on what the USDA said and what the market is trading and where we think we go from there. But as always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.